Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to 10 at 10. Today we are getting into why are percentages and pies so importante. Why are they so important? I'm going to try to shift this a little bit so that way I can get a reach around and not be bumming the microphone the whole entire time. But anyways, if you're here, thanks for joining. I got to pull it up on the actual live stream. The coins are not quite activated yet, so be careful. The vault is not online. So I gotta pull that up real quick. But if you're here, thanks for joining. And I will have this all squared away here in just a second. So anyways, the faster that you leave likes, the faster that the coins distribution will be given out. Because, you know, that's the way that we run it around here. For each like is 500 coins. Yesterday was double, so it was 1,000 coins. Today, it's only 500. We're back to normal points, normal coins again today. But we might do like a double here on like a Thursday or Friday or something like that. Anyways, the coin should be up and running. Just need to close out of that. And everything is a-okay. Hopefully everything works. And let me just go ahead and check to make sure that the coins are up. Oh, nope, totally spelled that wrong. KCoin. And I should have like 0 because I just recently updated it. And as far as the coin system goes, you get 50 coins for every 5 minutes you spend on the live stream instead of 100 coins for every 5 minutes you spend on the live stream. As of yesterday. Wow, it's not working. Okay, there we go. Hey, what's up? Everything's working. Yes, finally. Let me just go ahead and run that back one more time. All right, cool. We got a few people watching and everything's tuned in. Okay. I don't know if this was like a weird time to go. Why are pies? Maybe I should have said why are portfolio percentages. What's up, Tim? Welcome to the stream, man. Glad you could be here. What's up, /coin? Welcome to the stream, man. Glad you could be here. Glad you guys can make it. I got your question about Tim, I got your question earlier about the 3 different ETFs, and I got to look into them a little bit more to, I guess, fully understand each of them, because I know that you mentioned that they're basically the same exact, and most of the ETFs on Stash are going to be extremely similar, whether that be equity. Like all the equity ETFs are going to have a lot of the same holdings, especially the ones that are more like tracking certain industries. Like there was a VCR ETF that I looked at probably like 3-4 weeks ago, and I made a video about its top holding is Amazon, and most of the companies in there are going to be S&P 500 companies, so they're all going to somewhat act the same with maybe like 2% fluctuation or something like that. Like I think VCR beat the S&P 500, I want to say by like 20 points or something, but then also it drops lower, a little bit lower than the S&P 500. So that's the only thing I would be concerned about. But like I said, I gotta look into the 3 different ETFs and the holdings that each one of them has, and then move on into the question. So it'll probably end up turning into a video, so that way I have a little bit more time to look into it. Why pies? Yes. So I don't specifically like. They're not like. Yesterday I kind of like did a brief overview of the pie structure that I utilize on Robinhood, and I also utilize somewhat of a pie structure on Stash, and Acorns obviously is a pie structure, so that's going to be like 20% into, for me at least, is 20% to bonds, corporate bonds, 20% into government bonds, and then the rest are equities or real estate, and that's split up into percentages as well. And so whenever I deposit a $20 biweekly deposit, it gets split up into those different places. And so the absolute reason why I went with pies for most of my portfolios, I mean, Robinhood, will eventually start swing trading, probably within, I think I'm going to shoot hard for May to start picking that back up. But as far as my strategy goes, it really fit really into what I like. I'm not specific. I'm not like, I like swing trading in the fact that it's exciting, and I like having those like big wins. Yeah, I like pies on M1. Yeah, same concept, just a different like, I guess, different way it would look. So on M1 it's all integrated, but pies, woohoo! What's up, Ryan? Welcome, man. I got your message on Facebook. I just haven't had the chance to reply yet. I spent almost the entire day with the family. We went to Balboa Park, which is basically like the park that is San Diego, that defines San Diego or something like that. It's pretty huge. We spent the entire day down there, and then some little time at the coffee shop. Hey, congratulations, we got our first like on the stream, so everybody will grab some coins. Reward. Today we're giving out 500. Good luck. And eventually, once I go into screen share mode, you guys will see everything. I like updated a little bit of the stream to include some precious numbers. They're going to be numbers as of close last night as far as the live stream goes. So if you've made more coin today, then you might be beating people. But if you're not the MVP, then you're just not the MVP. So, or first place, I would say, not MVP. My bad. But now's the time to collect. So, Bridgeforth is not in this stream, I'm pretty sure. So if you guys are like looking to pass them up, now would be the time to help people hit that like button. That's the important thing around here. Smash the like button. I think last time I liked it myself, but I'll wait a little bit to include that on the like. No, it's kind of weird to like your own videos. Anyways, so as I was saying, a pie, the reason why I did it is because the way that I approach a lot of things in life and that kind of thing is very strategic approach. And with like video games, I'm like, okay, so I need to build, if it's, for instance, if it's a strategy game, I'm like, okay, I need to build this many of these people, how many, at what point do I need my base to look like until it will win? And then at that point, I'm like, okay, this is the road that I need to go. And it's very like automated. It's like, okay, I do this, I do that. And I never really asked why a whole lot. So I wanted something that was going to be easy to manage, but still allow some fluctuation, so still allow me to have some personal involvement with it. For instance, when my portfolio does get balanced on stash, I will like be able to be like, oh, you know what? Instead of depositing my $20 because everything is correct at percentages, I can go buy this ETF, or I like this single stock, I can go buy that. So it gives me the freedom to buy other ETFs that are listed on stash. Yeah, for sure. Just be back after your stream. Good luck, man, and best of luck to getting to 100. If you guys aren't subscribed to Gestures, he produces gaming content, and he's pretty entertaining, and he's gonna be up and coming. So you guys want to catch him while he's small and build a relationship with him, so that when he's raking in the streaming money, now's the time. Yeah, strategic apple pies basically is what it comes down to. I mean, you're not going to walk into the kitchen and eat the entire apple pie. Your wife, your girlfriend, your mother, your grandmother will catch you with the spoon. And so you're going to be strategic about how much pie you're going to eat. Exactly. Good. We vibing, man. No. Who uses M1? If you use M1, let us know in the stream. Rideshare story time. Winning. If you guys haven't checked out the Rideshare story time either, you got to go check him out. One of the subscribers also is helping influence, I guess I would say influence how my videos get developed, help me with more of the back end of things, not so much like the filming with the camera, but more of like tags and that kind of thing, feel free to check him out. He produces a lot of Uber stuff. Well, he just recently launched his first video, I believe, last week. So be sure to go over and check him out. Pretty cool stuff. I look forward to see where the channel goes. I have a Roth IRA and a few taxable accounts on it. Yes, man, Roth. Like M1 is awesome. But the reason why I do pies is because it makes buying and selling so much less emotional, and that was one thing that I struggled with beginning early on in my I would say investing journey, was being emotional with the trades. I started off, first of all, day trading, and I would get into a trade and be like, it was like, I literally try day trading. You'll day trade, and then like it's like just a whole, like you'll have like this idea of, okay, like this is how the trade's gonna work out. You'll get into the trade, and literally the next like 5 minutes that you're in the trade, it's just dropping hardcore, and you're like, okay, it's time for me to get out. And so you get out because you had kind of a plan. That plan fell apart because you expected it to go up, and it never went up for the time that you were watching it. And then all of a sudden you stop watching it, and it shoots up like 2-3% positive, and you're like, oh my goodness. So you get back on and you're like, should I sell? And so it's so emotional. You're like, I lost money. Okay, now I'm making money. And then you're like, is it going to go back down? Like, is it going to go up? And so for me, I wanted something long term with the ability to still swing trade on my account, but I wanted something long term that would be very easy for me to manage, and that would require a lot more strategy on picking the right stocks, picking the right ETFs, and putting them in a portfolio, instead of like how to, or specifically timing on when to invest. And I hope that makes sense. And that's what I believe pies do, is pies, percentages, or whatever, breakdowns. What I believe is that they really make it easy for you to be more strategic about the stocks that you pick, and then less emotional about when to buy and when to sell. Yeah, I'm gonna get in contact with him to figure out a better time. I don't want to ruin his stream. I just was wanting to do it at 9 this week, but I'm gonna talk to him probably on email or Twitter and figure out. He usually goes live around 9 o'clock my time, and usually finishes up around 10:30, 11. So I might try to either do it earlier before him. I would hate to do it after, because then nobody would be up. So I definitely will take that in consideration, because I don't want to cut into one of my subscribers' stream time, especially since he's kind of already, like, he's been doing it for longer than I have. So I don't want to tread on someone else's time there. As well as a 10% dividend Aristocats based pie. Let's see. Well, we got to run back through these questions here. Here's the one. I don't, Ryan, my wife does, but you already know that. I don't know if anybody else does in the stream. It's there. Last I heard, I read an article that said that they only had 21,000 people using their app. So it's still, I think, growing more or less compared to the other, I would say, the other bigger apps that are out there. Should I start M1? I seem to have too many apps and try to handle them. It seems stretched. I know, not having all my eggs in one basket, but it's crazy. Yeah, so with M1, the reason why I like M1 is because it's free. So if there's like and literally on M1, this is like the secret that nobody talks about versus M1, like versus Acorns, is that on M1 it's free, and then you can set up the percentage the same exact as it is on Acorns. And it's going to be, they're going to have a little bit different investing strategy. So the way that they put their money into those ETFs on M1 is going to be a little bit different than the way that Acorns is. But like one is $1 a month and one is free. So one's not costing you any money. So even if you had $100 in there and generated 7% return, that 7% return, that $7 would still be yours at the end of the year. On Acorns, you would be down like I think 95, you would be down to $95. You would have lost $5 on that account. So that's something to consider when looking at that. I mean, I don't know how big your account over on KCoin is, but it's definitely one of those things. And from your side of it, I don't know even if there's a market for affiliates with M1, because for you, I feel like you kind of already hit the Acorns Robinhood market with specifically your friends, just with us within us talking. But I think that the more people that find out about M1, I think that it will become a more superior app, have a bigger following, I think. I was talking with my wife about it today, and I was like, I'm jealous that you signed up for M1 and I didn't, because it wasn't out, or I didn't know about it until it was kind of, I already had 3 accounts or 4 accounts, and I was like, I can't just open up another one. Like, this would be just ridiculous to like manage. But the nice thing about having more accounts, I mean, yeah, it's more to take care of, but if you get them to where you can set it and forget it, like, that's one less account that you're checking every single day. So if there's like your daily check, which for me would be like my Robinhood, and maybe I check my stash account, but like Acorns, like maybe I check like once a week, once every 2 weeks. Same thing with like if you had like an M1 account, like you could set it up to where it's just like, okay, I check it like maybe once a week, once a month or whatever, and see how it's doing. Change my percentages if I want to, add another stock, add another ETF or whatever. Your video is frozen, but I can't hear the audio. Yes, this is true. Huh. Good catch. I was gonna make a picture that said code red, but I didn't do it. I know that will work, but I gotta try to see if I can get this switched back over to. Here we go. We're gonna try this one more time. My video froze. I know, man. I feel like this is a Tuesday thing, so we're gonna try it one more time, and then if something good happens, here we go. It's loading. Can I get a A? I'm slowly but surely gonna get this, guys. All right, I'm just gonna go with, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with this right here and roll with this for now, and I'll play with this here in a little bit. We'll just go ahead and put it up on the screen. I'll just put on something. That way. I'm so sorry that the video, sorry for hitting the mic. Nope, froze. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. It doesn't like me. But whatever, I can put this stuff up, and that way everybody can kind of see the new stream setup. Which I'm super excited about, because there's things like moving and stuff, which is awesome. Oh, and I didn't put on my screen, huh? I need to put on that. Here you go. It's me. I don't know if that's too fast in the corner, if you guys can even see it going on like over in this area right around here on the screen. But that's the leaderboard. So for the overall account. By the way, Robinhood has been crushing it. My Robinhood account is like doing crazies. Like I was like, dang. Like look at this 1 week right here. We'll just wait for it to pull up. What, man? On my phone it says like I did like 5% in 1 week. So I've done 2.79% in this week, and then over the 1 month I've done, we'll see when it loads up. This month I've done 3.91%, so crazy good months. I don't know let's go back to where I was kind of at. Coach, I would love it if you can keep this time 9. Going to be hard for these central time zoners. Exact. Yeah, and that's us. So, and for me, it's even earlier. So, like if I start for gestures, he starts at probably like I want to say like 10:30, maybe 11:30 his time. For me to do it before that, like it would be 9 o'clock here. I would have to start 8, maybe even 7 o'clock. Which I mean, it's doable, but I kind of like the like super late night, like cap off the night with a live stream kind of thing, kind of that kind of vibe. Your video froze. It looks like you are looking at some snacks. Yes, I am. By the way, snack video tomorrow, and there's a little bit of a sneaky little vlog thing in there. It's like a little 1 minute clip of us going to the zoo. So not gonna want to miss that. Those videos do like literally as a quarter of the views that my other videos do, which I understand because not everybody's here to watch us sit around and eat food. Wow, my stash is almost put off the hole. I'm so happy. Yeah, man, stashes. I think I'm up over 11% today, which is for most people that would mean that they're positive again. Around this time is when people start going positive. And I had said something, I think, to the fact in my last Robinhood recap video where I had talked about my monthly recap on Robinhood, because I track my numbers, or I track my results. So let me just zoom in so that way you guys can see this a little bit better. But from February to March, I still lost money. So you figure I do $30 deposited every single month. So this month I deposited $30 into my Robinhood account between January to February, and I lost $20. Same thing here. I deposited $30 and I only made like roughly $15. So I still lost some money there as well. But in this month, from March to April, I went up. Basically, I did a $30 deposit, and my account went up basically 100% or $100. So I knew, just based upon last year's numbers, I was like, I'm pretty sure this month's going to be pretty good. So it was. And then we'll see moving forward. Looks like April to, I guess I never put May in here. What the heck? That's so weird that I didn't track May. At that point, I was probably like, I don't even care. I'm not going to track this anymore. But I don't know. Maybe I had like a super bad month. Like I dropped back down to like 730 or something along those lines. But then I started to run up even more. So I kind of expected the same thing with this. And in March, I didn't gain a whole lot. I just kind of broke even with as far as Robinhood. So I was expecting some more growth going into April, which we'll see exactly where that is at finishing out the month. And then February happened. Hey, I put a bunch in my Roth the last few weeks, so I'm up with that. That's awesome. That's awesome. Roths are very good. Yes, it's been a good week so far. I feel tomorrow will be slightly down day, and that Thursday and Friday will bounce back up again. Yeah, we'll see. Middle of the week, people do weird things. The market does its thing. I'm like trying to figure out this camera situation still, get it to work. Halvesies. Basically, what I have is this rinkety old setup right. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this cord plugs into here, but there's a bad connection between the camera and the cord. And I don't know if that's because I need a new cord, or if that's just the like plug-in that the camera uses or whatever. But I'm trying my best to get it to work, and I was like on a roll with getting it to work, and then it's just was like, nah, we ain't working for you anymore, coach. Like, I don't know which way. It like has to like sit in there perfect. I don't know, whatever. Can't wait till the snack video. Same here, man. Those are my favorite. Coach, we getting KCoin rewards tonight? Yes, I am so sorry. I haven't even been doing my job of taking care of business. I need to give out. I gave out 500 coins already, so I need to give out another. I got 3 more likes after that, so that is 1,500 coins. Sorry. KCoin. What is KCoin? KCoin is the software. It's coins, man. It's like cryptocurrency, but not. Now it's basically a coin system that I put in place that you get coins, and whoever has the most coins at the end of the month will. If my video froze, I know it froze because I'm trying to change it up. Okay, it's still not working. Cool. Let me go back to this. And so at the end of the week, whoever has the most K coins is going to get half an ounce of silver. What's my... if you max out your Roth IRA for 30 years, you may get pretty close to $1 million with an aggressive portfolio. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that sounds about right. But looking at inflation, $1 million won't get you very far into this. Yes, that is true also. Currently, I'm on a Robinhood experiencing selling cash secured puts on. How is your opinion on penny stocks? I will swing trade penny stocks. I have invested in some penny stocks. I hold some penny stocks long term right now in my portfolio. I can show you what they are if you want to see. This is my Robinhood portfolio. Let me see if I can just do price per share over here. Current price, yes. So as far as like penny stocks go, here's one TRX that I hold. BTG, which is another gold stock company. I'm going to hold that one. That's a penny stock. SFS is kind of a penny stock. They weren't when I first started investing into them, but I've lost quite a bit of money with them, and the only reason why I'm holding them is because my brother works there, and I've told him basically I won't sell until you leave, quit, or whatever. XXII, penny stock. FBP was a penny stock when I bought into them. They were trading around $5 a share. And then I believe that's it. These are like some free stocks. So like VMIN is another penny stock that I'm holding. So I do hold them from time to time as far as long-term positions go. But as far as like short terms, I'll swing trade them all day. Like I don't care whether it's a $30 stock or it's a $5 stock. I'll still swing trade them the same way, kind of. I hope that helps you out, Tony Joffrey. Welcome to the stream, man. Oh, we got another like. So that means, you know, another 1,000 or no, 500 coins, my bad. Gets put out into the system. Hopefully you guys have been collecting. How is Nightbot? Nightbot is awesome. He I guess it kind of just keeps the stream a little bit more alive, fills up the stream with some comments and that kind of thing. And then I have the Vault also, which is another bot that is the coin system for my place or whatever. Because what's your opinion with Buffett? I just got up to 1 share of it today. You will make more than $1 million with compounding over time in an up market. Yeah, with growth plus dividends, you should be able to break $1 million if you max out. That's what, 5,000 a year? Compounding. This is my favorite place to go. Interest calculator. I think I use bank rate. I don't know why, but I'm going to like stand up today, so hopefully you guys don't mind. We'll just say that your starting amount was what? I think 5,500 to max out. You said 30 years, and we'll just say that you do what the S&P 500 does, which is we'll just say it's 9%, even though it's probably not. But any additional contributions? Yes, you're adding $5,500 every year. Frequency of distribution per year and annually. Doesn't really matter if it's monthly. So yeah, so basically you're right. At the end of 30 years, you'll have $890. That's at a 9% return. If you had it like 11% return, then you would be breaking $1 million. So if you could get S&P 500 returns, you would be doing pretty good by the time that you retired 30 years from now. Sitting at 1 million, 1.3 million, 1.34 million. It's not too bad. Aye. Cool. Yeah, not too shabby. I'm all for that. Take me to your bots. Yeah, exactly. It's 1 million. Yeah, you're right. Slash Robinhood, you can do options buy sales. Yes, you can. Commission free options, guys. What's your daily returns on your apps accounts? Stashwell, Acorns, Robinhood, and one big bang. Business, you call it. We'll be here. What's your return? We want to know so we can tax you. Sorry, this is the second time I've heard you say swing trade. What is that, and is it day trading? Yeah, for sure. So day trading versus swing trading is day trading would be holding your positions overnight, basically. Swing trading, I'm so used to looking at the camera over here, so I'm going to try to dry run this here in just a second. But swing trading is holding your positions overnight. Day trading, you're in and out of a position that same day. So typically, some of the day traders that I watch, they say that their winning trades, they're usually in for about 7 minutes, and that's it. So they get in, they get the run, then they get out. Day traders typically trade on fear in the market or news about a company or whatever it may be. Swing traders are going to use similar. It's just going to be more of a long-term kind of swing. So, for instance, day traders might catch like an earnings call. A swing trader would catch the same earnings call. Maybe he would catch it like a day before or that same day, and then catch the swing, which would be the first day of people increasing the price, the second day of people increasing the price, the third day of them increasing the price, maybe a little pullback, then the fourth day, and then maybe he would get out, something along those lines. So that's what day trading versus swing trading is. The risk that you run with swing trading versus day trading is that in swing trading you'll hold your positions overnight, and so news can come out the following day before pre-market or after market, and so you do run that risk of, say, some company saying we're having a lawsuit with this company or whatever, and next thing you know, the stocks crash because it was unseen, it was unpredictable or whatever. So that's going to be the difference. That's what is a little bit more risky with swing trading, and that's why day traders don't usually swing trade, more or less. I mean, everybody kind of has their niche, and then they kind of, I guess, get their feet wet in other things, from my understanding. I hear you can get 1 million KCoins if they compound for a week. Yes, you can, but they won't. They reset after a week is up. I'm selling my KCoin for in theory. Inside source told me it's going to explode. Who wants to flip? Let's gamble. Yes, please flip those coins. You guys, nobody's beaten Ja yet, so I can just tell you that he's the current winner as it sets right now. And I'm thankful for his large donation, but I feel like he ripped everybody else off. But I'm not going to complain because he basically helped fund the giveaway. So for that reason, I can't really hate on him. See, I don't know if if it's just the cord, so maybe I should like tie it up or something. But I gotta order another one of these. I should just do that right now while I'm on the stream. let me just plug. It was like perfect. It worked all before, and then it never worked. Flipcoin. How many Shroots bucks per KCoin? None, man. You get no KCoins for a Shroot buck. Sorry. Just the way it works. Can't hate on it. Just bringing it up to the live feed right here. Cool. Where to check my KCoin? You just use this thing right here, exclamation point KCoin, and it'll tell you how many coins you have. The leaderboard is up in the corner, up over there, over here on the actual screen. I don't know if you guys are able to read that. If the actual bandwidth is that good that you guys can see that, but yeah, you can see, I think. So yeah, that's why I use percentage breakdowns on almost every single one of my portfolios. I don't have it like in screen, whatever, sheet form, screen sheet form, Excel sheet form or whatever. But as far as Robinhood goes, I have it in there. And actually my Robinhood account has been doing well. I think I'm going to pick up a little bit of some stocks tomorrow, specifically maybe CLM, because I do have $17 that I can afford in here, and I do need to buy one of those at $15.35. So I'll start placing an order for that. We'll see where that goes. But that typically always just drops down because it's a dividend stock, and some of that gets paid out of what you've invested or something. I don't know. It's a little bit weird, but it's in my portfolio right now, and I haven't found something else to replace it. So I'll just keep on doing what I've been doing, and I'm not like dissatisfied with it as of right now. Long-term holds, I can still afford $2, but nothing's trading under $2. So there's no way in heck that I could buy anything there. And as far as like bonds and REITs, I think I might pick up another bond here shortly. I just haven't really looked at any. So I don't really care. KCoin. Right here, story time. You gathered 2,035 coins. Congratulations. That's because you know. Yeah, man, you actually got to thank the vault owner right there, Bridgeforth. He's currently the winner of the first silver half ounce. It's not like we're family or anything. That's not why I did it. I just think that the dude literally donated. So I'm going to see if this works one more time. If it freezes, it's cool. There we go. Wait. There we go. Wow. You guys don't even get to see this, man. I froze. I'm coming back, guys. Don't worry. I'm coming back. A brand new. As new as they come. They said, YouTube said, we're going to hold you down tonight. And I said, no, you ain't. I just, the screen thing over here with the bars and stuff like that. Oh, hopefully that didn't just shut it down. Will eventually turn off, so I'm not concerned about what's going on over there. Cool. I feel like next thing that I got to get up here is a coin count or a question counter, because we'll continue on this live stream for a very long time. And I know that you guys are like, just keep on going, man. Just keep on going, because we all know that you guys want some of those free coins. We still only have 5 likes. We got 7 people watching. So that means there's 3 of you in the stream that have not liked the stream that are watching. And I'm coming for you. What the heck? I hope the live stream's still up. It just said OBS Studio. Oh, reconnection successful. Okay. Yeah, so that, I mean, the winner gets announced on Saturday night anyway, so whoever has the most coins rolling into Saturday night will be the winner. Actually, closing off the night on Saturday. Getting the KCoin dividends Yes, you can get the dividend. It's payout to the person who has the most KCoins gets paid all of the dividends. It's like they're the preferred stock owner, and that's all we can pay this year. Flipcoin. I'm gonna try to find a better way to get the actual like leaderboard updated, and find a better way to input them. But right now I can't. So, well, thank you. The answer is good night. I can't quit my day job yet. Unfortunately, no, none of us can. Hey guys, KTO's just popped after hours. I'm stoked. Green Ghost is coming in here, always bringing in stocks that I don't know if he's trying to pump them or if he's just trying to let us know as like family. And it's like, hey man, check this out. So what do I always do? I just go check it out because, bro, if he says it's good, it's probably good. Like I think Green was, yeah man, just like good night. Wait until you get your coins, man. I don't know if you subscribe, but feel free to hit that subscribe button and bell notification. I come live every single night. Well, except for Sundays. And then I also put out a daily, 6 days a week videos, typically about investing. Tomorrow will be me and my son eating food. My son and I eating food. But it's cool. So anyways, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Also, I would much appreciate it. Plus, you'll go as the new kid on the block if you're not already subscribed. But if you're subscribed, then thank you for being a subscriber. I'm not sure. I assume that everybody that comes by the stream is already a subscriber because I don't feel like you would get notified unless you weren't. But thanks, Tony Jeffrey, and I need a reward. Reward for the live stream. Reward 500. Not pumping. Remember, I was looking for war stock. Yes. Katos. What is this? This is today. This is today, right? Closed today. No, this was okay. Yesterday, today, 17. Oh, it hasn't really moved. Where'd it move Where'd it move after market hours? I gotta go back to the main page, huh? All right, I'm gonna throw this on my watch list on here first of all. Add to my watch list. And we need to go back. So this is what you're talking about? It closed, what did it close down here? And then it popped. So it's went up $1. Why? Why did it go up? Right here, April 16th. Katos received Gold Supplier Award for Bay Systems. Kratos Defense. Is this a San Diego-based company? I hope it is. If it is, I might look into picking some up. I always buy local. No, I don't really always buy local, but I do prefer the local owner, local business over the non-local. For now. Yolanda. Oh, that's an 858 number. That means they are here. Yeah, KratosDefense.com. Got to figure out what they do, man. Can't just be seeing them on the... Ooh, wow. Hey. Okay. All right. Okay. I see that. Let me just check their... I'm still on here, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm syncing again. Gonna look at their financials real quick. By the way, guys, I did a review on Micron, and someone literally did a 30-minute review on Micron. I don't know if it was better than mine or what, but it was very informative. And it is on the video as a link there. Like, here's my thoughts on it. And I was like 30 minutes, and I did not want to watch it. Not that I didn't want to watch it because I didn't want to learn. It was just like time and entertainment. I was like, there's not a need for me. So as far as gross profit goes, they've been increasing, especially from 2016 2016. So 2017 2016. So that's good. And their operating income is down. I would like to see that they're positive on operating income because that's not good that you're running in a loss. But whatever. Right? It's all good. As long as you can get it on the loans. Total assets. Right here. Do they got any intangible assets? Only 22,000, it looks like. So assets versus liabilities. So like a what, 0.5 ratio, 1 ratio or something? Yeah, 0.5 ratio. It's not too bad. And then cash flow. Let's check out their cash flow. Yeah, see, so their cash flow is always negative, man. And they're getting negative on their investing activities too. Like their financing activities right here. You want to know where they're making their money? They're selling stock, man. Sell purchase of stock. And borrowing money. That means this company is borrowing money to go into debt to sell stock, to borrow more money to go into debt. As far as long term goes, I don't know if it's that good long term, but definitely on the short term, you might be able to catch some profit. Netflix just rocketed 9%. Yes, people like Netflix. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about Netflix, but people like it. Stealing company time again. Waiting for my delivery at work, bro. How's it going? Okay, cool. Yes, hey. It went up 11 to 11. Yeah, 11.21. I was kind of right. But war drones. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. There you go. Way to put that disclaimer in there. Thank you. Same here. I know Netflix is on fire. I should have bought on Friday when I wanted to. Why didn't you? Thanks, Rich. Story time. Can you check out WRS? Yeah, let me go ahead and take a look at that. Looks like they're not on here. WRS. Stock, right? Nova Heart quote. Right here it is. Yahoo Finance. I knew that I was going to catch it. What? I typed it in to Google. Well, oh, the chart's not available. What the heck? Is that even on? Is that on Robinhood or something? Is that where you're buying that at? WRS? Maybe you mean it's something else. WR? I'm not really finding WRS. Sorry if I'm just terrible at using Google. Kratos. Satellite radio frequency. So it looks like they're just... These are... this is basically, from what I'm understanding, is like a tech company. Microwave electronics, modular systems, public safety trading. About Kratos, press releases, stock information, investor frequently asked questions. Are you guys operating on the positive? At $1,500 offer price. There you go. You want to know how much money you would have made? $150 worth. And now it's at $11. 100%. You would have to make 100%. No, more than that. Like 1,000 or something. Carrie getting the go ahead from the Air Force. That's awesome. No, I'm all about news, but I think when it comes down to it, when the earnings come out, people don't give a crap about news. But news is good when you're swing trading and day trading. It's like a complete godsend when you're day trading, swing trading, because like, yes. Now people are like, oh man, was the earnings that good? Was it really that good? And then people forget, and then like here comes the earnings. Then the end of the quarter, and it's like, yeah, they were that good, or no, they weren't that good. But that news, that news was sounding really, really good. Can you check out WRS? I'm still not confused. I'm still confused on WRS, but maybe it's WSR stock or something. I don't know. I see Nova Heart Holdings right up here from the Bloomberg market. That's Canadian, I think, right? Anyways, I'm not too sure. They are a biopharmaceutical company. Cell therapies for heart disease. Holdings serves customers in the United States, Hong Kong, and Canada. Income statement annually. I don't understand this way that it runs. And they don't have any pricing data, so it makes me, I think that it just doesn't move, or I don't know what it specifically, I don't know where you would buy this at either. Because it's traded on CN, has a new ticker symbol. What's the ticker change? Let me check out Nova Hearts Holdings Inc. Keep up the work. Thank you. Gestures just up to you, bro. Thanks, Tim. He'll appreciate it. The coin's being called, man. Flipcoin's being called, huh? Right here it is stock. I don't know. It's not traded on like the New York Stock Exchange or anything like that, so I would be concerned about that. It's Canadian. I don't know where you would have bought it unless it was through like one of your other investments. Anyways, I don't know why I'm spending so much time. But yeah, bro, thank you so much, Storytime. You are the best. So close to 100 subs, man. Been grinding lately. This guy is on the grind. Gestures is on the grind. And everybody knows that. I'm thinking for my stream, I need to get like a picture that says code red when stuff goes out. Anyways, yes, Gestures is on the grind. We got 7 people watching. One of you guys hasn't hit the like button. You guys need to make sure that you hit the like button so that way everybody can get coins and we can share in the wealth. Didn't buy Netflix because I wanted to dollar cost average more of my ETFs, and I feel like it worked because I'm almost out of the hole. Thanks for that. That's the sub, man. Yeah, that's. I mean, I think that might have. It would have definitely your stock with that growth would have went out of the hole. I think with that $9%, but 9% growth on one day or whatever it was. But you got to figure like some of your ETFs did have that in there as well, so they got that growth, just not as much of it. I don't necessarily think it was a bad idea. I haven't touched the single stocks on Stash yet. You need to give me some coins, man. Why are you guys running the coin thing? Job Rich, can I have some coins? Nah, man, you come into the stream. I mean, yeah, if he wants to give them, then you can take them. I gotta plug in my phone. It's at 12%. I'm about to electrocute myself with plugging this thing in. Whoo! Got to get this phone up and running. Woo! Charging. Yes. Cool. So anyways, that's why I used like to bring it back full circle, right? That's why I use pie charts, but not specifically pie charts. This would be the breakdown that I use. It's similar to a pie chart. I've been trying to convert it to a pie chart, and I literally have the worst time using charts on Sheets, Google Sheets. So I've just kind of left it alone, but this is basically a pie chart right now. So out of the 100% that I have invested, I have 18% or 16% of my portfolios here. Of that, $309 that's supposed to be in here is here. So 16% is here, 20% is there, 15% is there, 43% is there, and then 0% is obviously in the last one. And I would like all these to be set at 20%. So obviously CRF is like perfect smack on, and then 15% is probably around the point that I'll be able to buy in, except for SCHD. That one's got to drop all the way back down to 50. I got to get $50 in here before I can buy another one. It's like $50 a share. It's a huge price per share. And then IIPR is obviously way up. So that's not going to be something that I'm buying anytime soon. That's why I said, like, in my video, where's the like button? Oh my goodness, I just grabbed two new likes. Dang. You guys are really trying to squeeze me for all the coin here. Can't give any more coin. I ain't got no more coin. Banks can't get the loans. We can't get the loans to give out the coins. All right. So yeah, that's the breakdown on the portfolio. And that's the way that I run it. As far as stash goes, stash is not written out like I was saying, but it is in my brain, and it's 25, 25, 15, the rest. And I haven't decided if I was going to do like another 5 to 10% into like a single stock or just another ETF. But it's like 25% delicious dividends, 25% park my cash, and then 15% real estate investment. And then that fourth one, I might put one in that fourth one. I was gonna do all the glitters which was like a gold investment, but I said no way, because I wanted something that was gonna pay dividends and something that was gonna get probably better growth than that. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that stock, Coach? Berkshire Hathaway, I like it. I think it's great. I think that the people that run that organization know a lot about investing, 100%. As far as what will happen when Warren Buffett leaves the organization, I think it's going to be shaky for a few years, so that might be a time to definitely buy that stock. I think there's a book that I read. It's by Ray Dalio. It's called, I want to say, Principles. I have it like an Amazon affiliate link to it. But anyways, very good book. He talks about when he left his investment organization, what happened with that. And I think that very similarly, they might have some of the same struggles that they had at Bridgewater over with Berkshire Hathaway. Even though it's not as big of an organization, I think they're going to have some of the same issues as far as like direction, and then even like what happens if their strategy on investing and buying companies stops working. Like, who's going to be the one to change that, or is it just going to fizzle like that? I don't know. I guess I have some questions about the organization when Warren Buffett leaves, but as long as that stuff's all figured out, I don't think that there should be like as big of an issue. It's definitely going to be bad news, so it might be a good time to pick that up when that does happen. I mean, he's getting old, so it's going to happen sooner than later. I will go with my gut next time. I don't know. I don't trust my gut, so I've learned to not trust it. That's just my personal opinion. Some people have good guts. Some people have bad. I don't trust my gut when it comes to the stock market, but I trust everything else. So I trust myself as far as it comes with setting percentages on stocks. But as far as it comes with buying stuff on a gut, I'm just not good at picking. I guess I get too emotionally. I get too, overly confident and look for too much confirmation. That it's almost like it is honestly a confirmation bias, and so I'm just looking at stocks going, I should buy this. Like, look, it went down, but like it's gonna go back up. Or look at this one, it's going up and it's gonna keep on going up. So like I'm gonna buy it. That's the way that I do it, or that's the way that I used to do it with buying with my gut, and so I don't do that anymore. Round it off with some good growth and good stock to give dividend stocks, maybe one or two high. Yeah, Tim, I don't know if you've seen the review that I did on what was that called? The trolley train company, Union Pacific. I think that one's decent. And then also their WSR Whitestone REIT. There you go. There we go. Now we're getting into it. WSSR. Yeah, I think you said WRS or something like that. I think you spelled it wrong. REITs are a little bit different because they do get tax advantages when they pay out. So when they pay you their dividend, they, I think, get to write that off on their taxes. That's an expense. Where most companies, when they pay their dividends, it's double tax. So they pay taxes because of the profits, and then they pay you out of those profits the dividend, and then you got to pay taxes on those dividends that you received. So with REITs, I think that they get like a 90% break or something like that on those payouts that they pay out monthly. But let's go ahead and take a look at the overall chart. I'll just look to see if there's like a quick setup on there, and then I'll go back to the financials to really, I guess, more in depth look at it. But I like the full screen view on Yahoo, just because I don't know. I tried TradingView or whatever it's called. Ooh, man, that's good right there. That means that we could see a potential. We haven't really broke yet, so what I'm looking at right now is just a simple squeeze pattern. The orange, this big bubble right here came inside the black. Oops, sorry for zooming around, but it came inside the black right around this area. Basically what happens is things are compressing on this stock, and it's going to pop one way or the other. Right now, if it was to like pop tomorrow or something like that, we are sitting above 0, so it should continue to pop up. If it continues, if this yellow crosses back outside of the black and it's positive down here, then we should pop for the next like 3 days maybe. At like almost maybe like a 90%. It's from what one of the books I was saying about it. Like this is kind of an example. We'll look at this one right here. We weren't in it too long, but we were in it for a day. So we squeezed in and then we popped out right here. Wow, that was like a big move that day. So we wouldn't have caught anything. We'll go back to a different squeeze. Right here's the one. I gotta zoom back out. Sorry about that, guys. Chart's going crazy. So like this one right here. For instance, we squeeze in, come out, we pop out right around here, I would say. We're negative down here also, so it's going to continue on this downtrend. Boosh. Cool. I mean, I'm sure that I could find other ones also. But as far as like short term, or long term, which is what I want to look at. Also, I'm killing it with DPZ, Domino's Pizza. Boom. Yeah, and that's what I was saying about Domino's Pizza in my video. The review on that is that like they've had crazy growth the last like 4 or 5 years, and I hope that I didn't deter people from buying in, because I was like, it's not cheap. Like it's not cheap as far as price per stock goes, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to continue to go up and their numbers aren't going to be this good. That just means that as of right now, it's not a cheap stock. It's a good stock, but it's not a cheap stock. And so that's what I was trying to get at was, and that's what he refers to in the book, is that, you know, sometimes you don't have the cheap good stocks out there, and sometimes you have to buy just the good stocks and hold them for a few years and wait for a cheap good stock to show up. That way you can buy it, and so on and so forth. You guys like Ford? I'm going to pick up some Ford here soon. One of my brothers works for them, and so I always try to own some of them. I was thinking about putting it in my dividends portfolio pie on Robinhood, but I just haven't, I guess, looked much into them and checked out the risk and really figure out them as a company. I haven't just like wanted to be like, I'm going to buy them on it. I watched the Union Pacific, thought you said it wasn't a buy. I said it wasn't a buy because it was cheap. And I think that it was also, I'll look at the actual what did I say? I said right here. Yeah, I said that. Is it good in the future? Is their brought unlikely to consolidate? And I said yes. They have. And I said yes, but I think the reason why I said no was because, yeah, that's right, because Jane H ruined it. Yeah, ruined the stock. She made $500,000 just being a non-director, which is crazy. So people shouldn't make that much, from what the book was saying. But that's one person, so doesn't mean it's like the worst stock out there by no means. It just means that it's not like the best, good, cheap stock. And it is pretty overvalued still. But that doesn't mean, just because it's overvalued doesn't mean something is not going to go up. That just means that maybe the market overall is getting 24s. Does that make sense? I'm like, Amazon might be getting a 24. You name it, all of them. I mean, I've done like 4 or 5 that were getting around 24s. I think Micron was at a 20. Activision, I think, was at a 24 also. Yeah, 26. Domino's at a 40. So Domino's is like completely overvalued, but still going up. Innovative Industrial Properties was negative 251. That's because they're operating in the red. Like I was saying about that other company, Clout or whatever, I think it was. But as far as financials go on REITs, it's funny because I just did my review yesterday, which was on a company that's trying to line themselves up as an REIT. So their gross profit continues to grow. That's good. And the total revenue continues to grow. And the cost of revenue is not really increasing all that much, I would say. Operating income, they're operating at a positive. That's good. That's positive money. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see a negative loss as far as operating. That means that your business is either starting out or you're not doing as good as you thought you would. But my Gravelow's family, they might be taking her killing in senior targeted ads. Net income from continuing ops. Cool. And then let's see if they got any other investments. No, net income. So they do, about 7 million, 8 million in net income. It's not too bad. As far as balance sheet, this is just like really speculative. I wouldn't be able to give you a good price on them, but as far as like if I was to look over them and be like, how are they? Are they doing good? Like they can still continue to grow as far as their assets go. So I like that. Their long-term debt, total liabilities. Again, they're a little bit over like a 1 point. They're probably like a 1.2 as far as debt to equity. Anything over a 2 is not that good. Net tangible assets, and they do pay. I think they do pay a dividend also. Then let's go check out their cash flow. Make sure you just want to make sure that your people are positive cash flow. So they're a positive cash flow, and obviously, so that's good stuff. Capital expenditures. Obviously, yeah, they're going to be putting stuff out. And then total cash flow from financing activity. So they borrowed some, then they also sold some. So not too bad. I don't know if that's where their cash flow came out of, but whatever, it happens. I would say they're not looking too shabby. They're at least their income statement is continuing to grow. Gross profit wise, they're continuing to turn a profit, and then also on their balance sheet, their equity, or I think their net assets or something like that, also continue. Total assets continue to grow as well. And they're buying more property and equipment, so that's where a lot of the money's going. Like 100,000, 150,000 they spent this year, 150, another like 60, 70,000 they spent this year on just plant equipment alone, and I don't like to see this, their net receivables, because that means that people aren't really paying probably, or they might not be paying, but it's not increasing an absurd amount. This is normal, like compared to the last year, compared to 2015, 2014. And this is weird that it's only 2016. Why didn't they come out with their results yet? I don't know why it hasn't updated on here. But it'll be interesting to see how 2017 looks, because that would give you a little bit better understanding of them as a company. Totally just talked off my ear about this company, but oh well. Jumping back into the comments here real quick. DPZ, yeah, just touch on that. Ryan, I want to keep my ETFs at 14, including my bonds, but I have 15 now, and I don't think I would have much money to invest in stocks. Yeah, Ford pays pretty good dividends. I think they're like 5% dividends. That's nice. People be telling me we're going into a recession and to drop Ford and pick them up against later. I'm not sure what to do. Yeah, I mean, the reason why people are telling you that, because everybody hears, oh yeah, buy low, sell high, and then when they practically have to do that, they can't. So that's why people tell you, yeah, you know what, we're going into a recession, so just buy later, like when it goes down. And you're like, okay, well, can you call me and tell me when it's the absolute bottom and the market's returned? Or can you tell me when we're at the bottom and getting close to the bottom and the market returned? Yeah, no, don't worry about it. I can definitely tell you that. Like, they'll never call you because they won't ever know, because they'll be like, oh, well, we had a green day today. Oh, nope, we had 2 red days yesterday. Oh, okay, well, we jumped up. Okay, well, it looks like we're climbing. Well, no, we wishy-washy. Like, I think that's just the way that people are. They just are like, they think that we live in a perfect world where it's like, yeah, we'll just buy the dips. Like, we'll just buy when it's low. Like, that would make obvious sense and would definitely grow our accounts as fast as possible. However, realistically, it's very impossible to do that. Is get into fight for AT&T 3M before Ford? Yeah, I think that AT&T as soon is going to be offered on Stash. I hope so. That will give you a little bit more option there. They're supposed to release 10 more stocks, I heard, or something like that. And they're also supposed to release a new ETF. They said on their live stream today. Just information I gathered from the moderators. I have Ford. Also, do you think Facebook will recover? Of course, Facebook will recover. I don't see why not. I mean, as far as I don't follow the news on Facebook, as far as like what was exactly leaked. But for me, like the information, I don't know what kind of information was leaked. If it was like credit card numbers or something, but if it was just personal information, like you put the information online, like you put it on this web called the internet and expected it not to get stolen. Like, I'm sorry, but my information's out there, and if someone came back and said, like, I know that you in 2008 had whatever a silver Grand Prix or whatever, I would be like, oh, yeah, that was me. How'd you know? The internet. Fair enough. Like, I guess like when people are like, oh my goodness, they used the information, or like, I'm like, what information was first of all hacked, and then was it really that bad, or was it just like personal information, like, oh, my eye color is blue? The government already knows that, you know. I don't like, it's not like I don't feel like there's not very much information that you can put on Facebook that a lot of people don't already know, as far as like private stuff. And I don't know if it was like hacked messages or whatever, but I think Facebook will get away pretty clean. I mean, I can't see why everybody's still using Instagram. People are still using Facebook every single day. Yeah, there might be a little bit of people dropping off, but it's still like such an integrated part of who we are that, like, in order to connect with people, connect with old friends and that kind of thing, usually go through Facebook or Instagram. It's almost impossible to do it through Snapchat. And Twitter might be the other place to do it, or LinkedIn. But like, as far as it goes, Facebook is the place to do it. That's where you send out events for high school reunions, all that kind of stuff. So it definitely has the ability to still support a community. And that's why I think that they'll just rebound. I deleted my Facebook account. It's going the way of MySpace. I definitely agree with that. I think that it is fading out, but MySpace, what MySpace failed to do was that MySpace had a replacement, and I don't think that there's necessarily a replacement out there for Facebook right now. I don't think that there's like a good replacement that can do everything that Facebook does. And so that's where they're going to run into competition, is when you go to use another platform, you're going to be like, I can't just find my friends so easily. Like, it doesn't just go like, oh, you know so-and-so, so you might know so-and-so. Like, how does it know that? Or you were in a picture with so-and-so, so you might know them. Like, Facebook knows all that, and they make it so convenient, where a different platform, you're going to be wading through a whole lot of mud and dirt and filth and that kind of stuff to try to get the platform to grow to where it does become another Facebook or whatever. But my grandma loves Facebook. They might be killing her senior targeted ads. They click on everything. That's what I need to do. Is I need to start targeting. I need to build something for my wood company that targets seniors quickly, fast cash quickly. And once my ETFs are their percentages, I want to start putting $5 into each week. Yes, that's not a bad idea. Dollar cost average, man. That's how you do it. I'm not into Facebook or Apple. I don't agree with overvalued large cap. That means it's risky as far as being a value stock. 100%. That's the truth right there. That's why I stick away from them. I mean, obviously, I would say that I hold them as far as in ETFs, but as far as like my own holdings, I'm not. Those ones have already done good. Like, you got to find one that's going to be the next one of those, I think, is what is more important. Or find one that's going to do twice as good as they do with the same amount of risk. Coming up on some more questions. You guys had like a real conversation right there. Wow. I totally like missed half of it. Holy cow, good for you. No wonder you can invest into other platforms. $400 a month is a lot. Good, of course. I got to go, guys. Delivery is here. See ya. Have fun, Tim. Thanks for the love. Nightbot, he didn't say it, but he ordered Domino's via a drone. Windshield wipers activated. Poop smears. Curse you. LOL. Rideshare story time. I would not sell if you in Facebook. Hold them. Not looking promising though. I don't know. Zucks is selling off some of his shares. I think he still believes in what they have. I think, like, I always ask myself, like, what's the next product? And is like obviously Facebook, like you said, has probably ran a lot of its life cycle as far as a product, but like, what's the next product, and is Facebook going to be able to invent it or buy it or get in competition with it? And I think that the answer to each one of those is yes. I think that they can either buy the next thing, like they did with like Instagram, and then they basically turn Instagram into somewhat of a Snapchat to compete with them. And then lastly, they have a huge team of engineers that they probably can easily invent or convert people into a different product. Dude, what did you do, man? 601 lost. You guys are going to get rid of all your coins and never won any silver. Nice, you lucky. Hey, look, it goes. Nice, man. What did I just miss out on? Coach Mark Z is handling the acquisitions well and is proving his value as. Hey, man, those ones are so funny. They're the ones where it's like he teaches the senators about Facebook or whatever, and they're like, so Facebook says it's free and it will always be free. How do you make money? And he's like, we run ads. It's kind of like, do you even Facebook? Like, what the heck? No replacement for Facebook that they can't buy, like how they own Instagram. Exactly. That's like Google might be like, I think their competition. Like, they own WhatsApp, and a few other, like, they're not just Facebook, and they've started to figure out integrating ads on Instagram and that kind of thing. So I don't think that they're necessarily being hurt a whole lot. Like, financially, I don't think that's going to really hurt them. I mean, people are going to hop off, but like, they're going to hop off and go where? How are they going to get in contact with their friends? Texting them? Now, half the time when you want to text someone, you just Facebook message them through Facebook Messenger or whatever. Like, you're using another app. Like, I know my wife talks to her brother through Snapchat. That's how they communicate. They don't even text. So, how to trade coin? LOL, I'm super lost. So, if you want to flip coin is where you gamble your coins. So either you win or the house wins. And whatever you wager is what you could win. So it's like 900 coins. You could potentially win 900 more, or the house will take whatever you lose, whatever you wager. So just something, new to try. kind of, you know, if you're looking to get ahead of people, that would be the way to do it, because some people are really behind in the coin situation. As far as coins go right now, Bridgeforth is sitting pretty still in first. Behind him, slightly behind him, Ryan at 16, almost 17,000 coins. Slash, wow, Gestures, you fell off hard. Tim's even got you beat. Nightbot number 2's got you beat. How does Nightbot get so many coins? I don't understand. Whatever. I was just zero him out every single time, but he keeps on resurfacing. First place. Congratulations, 3,000 coins. I think that I got to give out another 500 because we do have another like on there. So here you guys go. Here's another 500 coins for being part of the stream and hitting that like button. I appreciate it all. But as all things, where do I find it at? Right there, Care to Gamble, flipcoin amount. Just popped up in the chat under you. It's in the description under chat commands. Gamble on a flip. What is the top 5? Can't see the screen. Oh, my bad. Here you go. Top 5 is Ryan, Slash, and then Tim. And Nightbot doesn't count. And then Gestures followed closely behind. Nightbot for the win. Yes, man. He's the one that gives everybody gold and silver. Yes. Those are the top 5 right now. Just like just like what's happening with Starbucks, I think that they'll be fine once the situation and stuff gets settled out. Starbucks is, from my understanding, is very, very diversified in their organization and supports a lot of equality. So for something like that to happen at Starbucks, I don't think that, like, first of all, they expected it, and how they're going to respond, I think will be for the better. I think that people will support them even stronger than they did before. But that's just my personal opinion. Again, I don't keep caught up on the news. I hardly ever watch the news unless it shows up like on a YouTube video, and I'm like, oh, the most news I get is Pew News. And I don't even really watch him. But that's all. That's it. That's the stream. That's as good as it gets right there. Oh my goodness, we just grabbed another like. Wow. You guys are crushing it with these likes. Reward 500. Congratulations, everybody. You guys win another 500 coins. I mean, Starbucks has got just a fantastic PR department. So how do you, it's like going after Google for diversity or something like that. Inequality, like a company that literally has tried their best to structure their entire organization to keep that from happening. And now you're going after them. Like, that's all I gotta say. Yeah, exactly. And they're, so, I mean, as far as like that, I would be looking more, maybe even, because my question is for Starbucks though, is how do you expand Starbucks? How do you expand the Starbucks vision, which was originally to have a Starbucks on every street corner? How do you expand that vision? And how do you continue to increase profits? Because I don't know about you, but there's pretty much a Starbucks every corner here and where I live. So I don't know if that's the case everywhere else in the country, but I also ask myself, is there even a demand for that other places? And then also, like, what's the next step with them moving forward? Are they going to look at maybe franchising? Are they going to look at maybe doing a lot more like licensing and distribution of their products and coffees and beans and that kind of thing, which they're already in store? But how do you create more profit in that business? Do you go try to acquire another like food company? Like I think that I want to say that they acquired Tivana because they do a lot of partnerships with them. So it would make sense. Like, do you go after another beverage company? Do you like what's the next plan of action in order for Starbucks to grow their profits? Because I feel like their mission has already been somewhat accomplished in order to get a what do you think about Rite Aid turning into Walgreens? I don't know. I don't think Walgreens is going to do that good either. I think that there was a Walgreens open down the street from us, and they had to close their doors. So I don't know if I think that the what is that? And it's not. It's more like a convenience store. The pharmacy store thing. I think that is starting to fade a lot more with like Walmart pharmacy, and then I don't know if you can do like delivery pharmaceuticals, but I feel like that's something that will happen where people just deliver. They're able to deliver the pharmaceuticals or whatever. I could see that happening also, but I don't know. I think that it's just hard for them to stay afloat. That's typically what happens in a failing industry anyways, is they'll just consolidate and then consolidate again until there's nothing left. For instance, like Dick's Sporting Goods buying out, I think it was Sports Chalet or Sports Authority, one of those two. They bought all the rights to all their stuff. And I think that's typically what happens in failing industries. So I don't know. Starbucks to partner with Amazon. How about day? I don't know what you mean by day. How about that? It would be interesting. It would be interesting if they partnered. I think Amazon. I don't see what value it would bring Amazon as far as partnership. But I think it might bring more value to Starbucks. Oh man, that's poop. Yeah. Oh man, did we grab another like right there? Let's see. We went from. No, that's all of them. Cool. Cool. So I want to make sure everything on the live stream is still up and running. I don't know why we just sit on this. People are gonna come by and be like, "Oh man, that's the one that I should buy." WSR, yeah, go buy it. Like, I don't know. I would like to see these people's not their 10K form, to I guess better understand how their REAT does, because they do. I think from what my memory is that they pay a pretty high dividend payout. So they pay like 9 cents per share. Their share is they pay once a month, yeah. Yeah, so they pay basically like 10 cents so they pay like about 10% dividend. That's crazy. Yes. Congratulations, you won. Anyways, guys, it is getting really late and my camera will eventually die if I push it on for too long. So, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the video tomorrow. Like I said, around the 2 minute, I want to say minute 30 point, there's a little like, just probably like a minute vlog in there. It's not even a vlog. It's just more cinematic video stuff. Let me know what you think of it in the comments on the video. I would appreciate it. And be on the lookout for episode 100 here for me, which will be like it's actually going to be like a few episodes late, but it's around episode 300 for me overall. So my 300th video this season, this year, since running this new video thing that I've been doing. So anyways, be sure to check that out. I don't even know what we're going to be doing, but I'm just super excited that I finally made it to 300. Anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you all tomorrow, back at the same time, same place. Everybody knows 10 at 10. See you later.